The reputation that they said they are protecting, no, nothing there for that reputation. No, more and more things are coming out. You know, it is really going down when the mainstream media begins to carry the story and put it out there. This is AIT. AIT just came out with this as a US document exposed how Afe Babalola bribed 5 court of appeal judges with $1.125 million to buy Adamawa governorship judgment for client Boni Haruna. This is in the early 2000s. So 1.5. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, Nigeria. Hey, yeah. Honestly, me, I'm feeling a renewed kind of anger. You understand? Where be say before me no even get that anger. And you know the thing for me now be say I am now jobless with a capital J. My last born, my last child just finished university. She's done with her university. She's an engineer. She's working in nuclear energy and doing well. I mean, so now I no get job. I'm jobless. All my children don't finish university school fees. So I know they pay school fees of the one where they say now the pikin where I bought composite school fees. The ones I pay are obligatory. The ones I decide I go carry the wahala put for my head, they pay the school fees for people. So that there's a difference in this thing, because the kind of anger that is doing me no on this Nigeria matter now me get time. Me not even get time before, because of course family have to be there. Remember my daughter in 2019 when she started school, I had to relocate to UK to be with her. I think I spent all throughout COVID. I was there. I was supposed to spend like 2 years with her, just ensuring that she gets into the system, because she started, even though she was in the UK when she was like 15, she started university at the age of 17. So I needed to be sure that everything, mentally, everything, she has everything. I'm just giving you this backstory to say me now, me Kukuma no get job now. Nigeria be my job now. You understand? And Nigeria now be my job. So the main job of that time that I child, looking after the children, they need me. I have to go off. I will apply more of that time to Nigeria, because this whole thing, it's nonsense. I'm not gonna give this Nigeria to my children like this. So at least they will know that I try to, even if nothing changes. For me, I never focus on the result. The effort is always where I focus on. Aisha, are you doing what you're supposed to do? What bit have you done? Have you increased more? Are you putting that's what that matters to me. The result will take care of itself when that time, because the result we have no option other than to really result in. How a US document exposed how Afe Babalola bribed 5 court of appeal judges $1.125 million to buy Adamawa governorship judgment for client Boni Haruna. Revelations extracted from a leaked US government cable show that senior lawyer Afe Babalola spent at least $1.125 million on 5 judges who sat at the Court of Appeal in the early 2000s to procure a favorable judgment for his client, then Adamawa Governor Boni Haruna. So what did they refer to me write in his book? That they are not doing, that he's doing up and down, whatever, and all of this bracket to kill what, to hide what in this day and era. We are no longer in 1980 something. We are no longer in 1990 something when you people will do us anyhow. Our children are in the era of social media. They can extract a lot of things. It's not like us that we're handicapped, that they use our heads anyhow, use our parents' head anyhow. Your children used our head, and then you now want your children's children to now use our own children. It not go happen, no. By the grace of God, it will not happen. Definitely not in this Nigeria. Mr. Babalola bribed a panel of 5 appellant judges led by Justice Pius Olayiwola Aderemi, shame on them all, with $225,000 each to restore Mr. Haruna to office after an election petitions tribunal sacked him on grounds of electoral malpractice, according to classified U.S. intelligence published by global transparency group WikiLeaks. So, Afe Babalola should go and carry U.S. government now, bring them to Ekiti State and come and try, or whoever it is that leaked the document, let you go and carry him and bring him to Ekiti State and try him, so that we will know that this reputation is very serious about protecting reputation. Protecting reputation is not by using police to drag people. It's by bringing out facts and figures that show that you didn't have anything to do with it. The document cited a senior lawyer's account of how he followed Mr. Babalola to deliver tens of millions of naira to appellate juries to purchase their preferred ruling. Babalola, 95, had a reputation for winning his cases in his practicing years. This trait made him highly sought after by the nation's who is who, including former President Olusegun Obasanjo, governors, and many high-profile citizens. But a lawyer on Mr. Babalola's team told the U.S. government that the senior advocate won the controversial matter with cash, that he was among the persons who carried 30 million naira untraceable banknotes to bribe the justices at Babalola's behest. I saw a tweet where Dele Farotimi, Chidi Odikadu said that Dele Farotimi set these people up and they fell for him, because that's just it. He knew that right now it's not Dele Farotimi that is even bringing out facts or whatever. It's people that will dig out facts and bring everything out and put it in evidence. Made them they play. U.S. diplomats were alarmed by glaring disparity between the tribunal ruling that nullified Mr. Haruna's victory and the decision of the Court of Appeal that restored him to office. The verdicts of the Appeal Court and the Election Tribunal differed so significantly on their findings of the relevant facts that they begged the question of whether one verdict or the other may have been influenced by outside parties, the foreign cable stated. The witness stated that buying judgment was the normal procedure for such important cases, which confirmed the diplomat's suspicions that the verdict that reinstated Mr. Haruna's gubernatorial victory cost 30 million naira. I've been saying this thing for a very long time. The biggest problem we've had in Nigeria is that judiciary. They're the ones, anybody that was not supposed to be in office that got into office, it was through the judiciary. The judiciary will subvert the will of the people and install any kind of nonsense to come and be there, until and unless something is done about this judiciary, this power that the judiciary have to subvert the will of the people and give and legitimize illegitimacy and put them in office. We are going to be having a very big problem in this country. According to an attorney for Haruna, the outcome was ensured in typical Nigerian fashion with cash, stated the leaked U.S. government cable. The attorney, who was for presidential attorney Afe Babalola, said that when President Obasanjo sent Babalola to take over the appeal, he also sent cash to be used for the appeal. Mr. Haruna was among the first governors to be charged with corruption by Anti-Corruption Commission (EFCC) after leaving office in 2008. Mr. Babalola did not return comment to shed light on the content of the classified U.S. cable. The WikiLeaks documents have shattered hopes that Mr. Babalola might have had to defend himself against corruption allegations raised by rights activist Dele Farotimi, 56, who in his book accused the senior advocate of buying verdicts with cash rather than merit-based argument. Not only did Babalola deploy the police to brutalize and arrest Mr. Farotimi on December 3rd over a defamation allegation, the rights lawyer was also transported from Lagos to Ekiti, where the nonagenarian with significant influence on a 5-hour road trip. Nigerians were incensed that Mr. Babalola would resort to crude tactics to track down his younger colleague over an allegation of corruption, a civil matter that could be litigated and resolved in court. The nonagenarian has strongly denied the corruption allegation and insists he will not back down until he clears his name. When he's done clearing his name here, he should also clear the one that U.S. documents are showing. But Mr. Babalola supporters are asking Mr. Farotimi to apologize to God forbid. Apologize for what? Apologize as in what? Desperation tactics. Apologize. Go apologize me. Apologize to the elder statement, retract the allegation, and allow sleeping dogs. Like, no, sleeping dogs have been lying too much in Nigeria. It is time for sleeping dog to back. Let them come out and back. Let us all have physical handcuffs beyond the invisible handcuffs that we have. Let us have the visible ones. But Mr. Farotimi supporters say that they hope the rights lawyer would not dignify such a request given the brutalization he has so far. So it's not even about the brutalization he has so far. It's about the facts that he has put out in his book. The controversy surrounding the book, which initially saw low sales after its release in July, has made it a bestseller on Amazon within 3 days of its author's incarceration, as curious Nigerians besieged the site with orders to read the damning accusation of corruption leveled against Mr. Babalola. The book has also sold out in popular stores like Tinu Ade Bookshop in Ibadan and VIC Bookshop in Abuja, where Nigerians have trooped to purchase it. The author supporters plan to stage protests across several locations in Abuja, Lagos, Ekiti, and King's College, London, which received a 10 million pounds donation from Mr. Babalola in 2023. The demonstrations aim to draw attention to the precarious state of the freedom in Nigeria under President Bola Tinubu's watch. May we not continue to make zeros heroes in Nigeria.